Hey guys, it's Tani Rocks. Thank you for anyone new or returning to my page at this time and welcome. So I have another angel guidance message for you guys. Your angel number is 819. You could be seeing 8s, 1s, and 9s, or August 19th could be significant for you as well. Okay. I was getting an energy where some of you guys may be considering some sort of new agreement, promise, contract, okay, a fresh beginning with someone, a person, place, or thing. Basically attaching yourself to a situation at this point in time is what you could be considering. Spirit really wants you guys to consider, are there going to be some sorts of sacrifices you may have to make, okay? What is the requirement of this contract, okay? Is this going to be something that's healthy for you? Is it going to be a situation that's going to be limiting you? Okay, as well. For 819, you guys are getting the end of a cycle and new beginnings, a significant phase in your life, whether it's related to your career, relationship, or your personal life here. It is concluding. This is a necessary ending to pave the way for new and more aligned opportunities. So is this going to be something that's aligned for you? There may even be with this ending coming in, right? I kind of get a feeling some of you guys could be getting tested right now. So you're closing out this cycle. You're deciding that you're finally going to release something and move forward. And all of a sudden, this person, right, or this opportunity comes back around and there seems to be something different about it, or someone's telling you they're going to be different this time. Is that really the case? Is this something that you want to go through all over again, right? Stepping into your purpose. This number often indicates that you are being guided towards your true life's mission and your soul's purpose. The endings you are experiencing are clearing the path for you to step into this role in a more full way. So my thing is, when you're connecting with your soul versus connecting with just your physical body, is this offer something that just your physical self desires, or do you genuinely feel like your soul is connected to this and this is something that you are destined to do, or a path you are destined to take at this point in time? Use your inner wisdom and trust your intuition as you navigate the transitions that are happening. Your past experiences have equipped you with the wisdom needed for your next steps. So something about the past is going to be significant in regards to you making a decision about right now. And I'm definitely feeling like something that's come in for you is triggering a past situation, whether this is actually the person or the job, whatever the case may be from the past, or a new opportunity, but it's something about you that's reminding you of that. So Spirit is saying you have all the answers that you need within you. Take initiative, embrace the new beginnings with courage, and take initiative to pursue your goals and your passions. Okay. The energy of the number 1 is encouraging you to be assertive and lead the way in your new ventures, serving humanity. The number 9 is letting you know that there's something humanitarian coming in for some of you guys in regards to your soul's path. As you step into your purpose, consider how you can use your talents and abilities to benefit others. So that's the thing I was kind of bringing up right now. Our physical body, our physical spirit, once we have these desires, right? Oh, I really want to be famous, or I really want to be rich, or I really want to get married, and I feel like I'm getting older and I feel like I'm running out of time. Okay, even though you're never on the wrong path, you're always going in the direction you're meant to go in. Sometimes you have to get redirected. But why I'm bringing this up is this something that is like you want it so badly that it's blinding you, and you're going to end up getting stuck, limited, restricted, and even possibly going back through another cycle again, having to relearn the same lesson, right? Something that you maybe didn't catch the last time. Or is this genuinely something that's going to be positive? Your intentions are being called into question in regards to why you are even considering taking some sort of opportunity at this point in time here. So 424 on the time. It's all about why you're doing this, because why you're doing it, it's going to have a huge impact on the outcome. And I was just pulling a reading yesterday, and it was showing me that someone was upset in my energy because they were trying to get some sort of victory. This is a person from the past. They wanted some sort of victory and they felt unsuccessful. And I asked Spirit, why did they feel unsuccessful? And the Five of Swords came out. So what it was explaining was this person was wanting to win at all costs, whether that meant taking other people down, hurting other people in the process, whatever they needed to do to make sure that they felt like they won, instead of surrendering to the end of a cycle, to the end of a chapter, to needing to make changes. Okay, so there's something like that. Now, in the context of love, if you're single, this could be the end of a period of actually being single and the beginning of a new meaningful relationship that aligns with your spiritual path, as well as the personal growth that you have achieved, or even the path that you're on right now in regards to that. Okay, so this is encouraging you to be open to new connections while trusting the timing of the universe here. Okay, so even if you're meeting people right now, don't get discouraged if you don't feel like right away this is aligning. Don't force anything. That is when we get those negative outcomes. That is when when it's like, oh man, I can't believe I didn't see that. It's because we're trying to force it. Don't force something, okay? For those of you that are in a relationship, this could be the end of a particular phase within your relationship, okay? There could be a change in your dynamic of your relationship here. If the relationship is not serving your higher purpose, you may be parting ways to allow for individual growth and new beginnings. So this kind of gives me heavy twin flame energy, and it doesn't have to be the case, okay? But there's something about you guys maybe needing to separate for a little while so you can work on yourselves. And when you come back together, if you decide to do that, and that's the key, if you decide to do that, you can come back stronger, because sometimes when we separate, we start to recognize how much stronger we are without that relationship and what we learned within it. And I'll give you an example. I was thinking about yesterday while I was meditating a relationship that I was in like maybe 3 years ago. And I was thinking to myself, who was I when I met this person? And I feel like given the situation I was going through in my life, and I wasn't spiritual or anything like that, okay? And so I was just kind of living. And I was going through the motions of life. And so in that relationship, I felt that I was codependent on that person. I felt like I wanted them around because they made me feel safe, okay? That I didn't have to be alone. And what I was doing was using this relationship to keep me going, to keep me happy. I was being codependent on this person. And sometimes those things are very, very difficult to look at, but I've been doing it for the past almost 4 years now. And so it's getting easier. It is what it is, right? And so I thought to myself, I'm independent. I don't have this person saying negative things to me and keeping them in my life just because of the fact that I want them around, or I think I love them. But they're being mentally and emotionally abusive towards me. And on top of that, like I said, I'm not really standing up on my own. I'm thinking about where I'm at right now, being independent, being confident, knowing my self-worth, knowing my value, having dignity, right? So I was thinking, like, if this person was to come back around and offer me an opportunity to be with them again, I don't know how that would go, because they would have had to actually have changed as well. And I mean in a very positive way, in order for something to work. They had their own things, which I'm not trying to throw them under the bus or put them out there, but the abuse was one of the main things that really clicked with me, like how I let this person talk to me and try to make me doubt myself, doubt my confidence, okay? And that was like almost destroying me, okay? And so after that relationship, I went on a self-love journey, and it's still been taking me a while to like fully get in there, fully get out there, really embrace all of me, okay? And I'm doing that. And now that I'm doing that, it's like, I feel like I don't even need anyone, or I don't need that person in particular. And I'd have to have a particular type of contract if I was to connect with someone at this point in time. And I feel like you can apply that to any area of your life. It's like, if it was a past situation, what about that situation caused you to stay attached to it? What were you getting from it? And was it positive? Was it for your highest good? Okay. Once we start working on ourselves and resonating at a higher frequency, we start attracting different types of people to us. And the thing about it is that every relationship or situation you have with someone is a test in a way. There's always something in it that where it's like a reflection of you, where you work on yourself. That person should be working on themselves, no matter what type of contract this is. And sometimes you can stick it out. Like I said, sometimes you can take a break, you can come back together, but both of you have to do it. And so it's something like that. Even if it's like an old job, this old job that you had was only paying you so much and you were like barely getting by, but you had tips, right? So, okay, that's a plus. But Is that going to work out for you right now? Maybe you have a house and like 2 cars or like 3 kids now, or like you moved to another country. That type of income, is that going to work for you anymore? You know what I mean? So it's like, what path do you really need to be on? Is it something that you need to let go? Because it's not going to help you to move forward here. Okay. But Spirit is saying, and as far as the relationships, this is emphasizing the importance of aligning with your soul's journey, both individually and as a couple. So being able to come together as individuals, but also in that balanced way, right? Where you guys complement each other. Okay. And there's that total love and respect and equilibrium, okay, in regards to this. So yes, this is what Spirit wants you guys to know right now. Spirit is encouraging you to embrace endings as necessary persecutors to positive new beginnings that are aligned with your life's purpose. Trust the journey and step forward with courage and faith. And I was listening to that song this morning. Hold on, change is coming. Things may seem stagnant. You may feel stuck, like something's moving slow, or like frustrated from the way that things keep happening in your life. But every single time something is happening, it's just there for you to experience more growth, better yourself, and align with yourself outside of the physical. Okay. If any of you guys are familiar with the Kundalini awakening, it's kind of like that. That's a whole other situation. But literally going past those physical chakras, the 7 chakras, and aligning. Okay. So that's going to be a conversation for another day, because I don't want to keep going, dragging this out. I want you guys to be able to take in everything that I just said right now, you guys. But yes, intentions are everything, and being realistic with yourself about whether or not something is going to serve your highest good and also benefit others as well. While you're doing something, is this going to take from people, or is this going to help people? If other people are involved, okay? Love and blessings. I'll be catching up with you guys soon.